Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
This hole here is a par 4. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
And there it is. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Choosing the 9-iron here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
He's currently tied for 10th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This hole is a par 5. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
Going with the 3-iron. This one might need to get down a little. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
I like the look of this. Oh, terrific. What an effort. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Perfect little fade. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Oh, that was pure. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He shares the lead. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Looks good.
Oh, that's a clutch par. And that finds him in a share of 2nd. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Going with the 5-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
And this putt to move into 1st place. Ouch, that hurts. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
Yep, tracking well.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. He finds himself in a share of the lead. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied for top spot. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Here's their 6th shot. Is currently tied for the lead. Nicely done. 6 feet remaining to the cup. This looks good. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
That's heading for the fairway. Sitting at -1. Going with the 8-iron here.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader. And he needs this to save par. That will work. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Going for less club here.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This one looking really good.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
Big chance here. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Go on, get in the hole. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. A par putt awaits. Yeah, we'll take that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Opting for the 3-iron here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Yes, they've made it. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's in a share of 12th place.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Looking good so far.
And the putt drops, now at 3 under, heading down the stretch. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. That's not what they hoped for, I'm definite about that. Henny, how bad is this lie?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Needs this one to kick right. A nice approach shot there, pin high inside the range. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. And mark it down, that's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
That's not the one he wanted. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Splash. And here we are with their 4th. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Sitting at -4 in a share of 8th position. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
That gets the job done. Justin Thomas is our current leader. Let's head to the final hole of this round. Oh, well played. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. That was a little bit too much power. Chance to shoot under par here. Make this for 70. Ooh. 4 feet to the cup. And with it, that concludes his event.
Well, Henny, we saw some extraordinary shot making out on the course here today. We saw some phenomenal play when it mattered most. A win over Bubba Watson, you'd put that in your kit bag and take it.
Absolutely you would. As we mentioned off the top, Luke, this player was gunning for the fearless Bubba Watson, and they proceeded to beat him. It was a great performance to watch this week, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this player's career goes from here.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports,
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. I am ready to roll. And hopefully you both have a decent round. I don't know who I'm going for just yet, but do play nice. Let's do it. Oh, this tee shot should work. Okay, full sand. Let's go. I think this one's destined for the bunker. And let's get into something a little more comfortable. Get out of this sand. Well, it's too bad. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. And here's a 6-iron from them. And this is our third shot. Well, you can't hit them all. It's setting up for your fourth stroke here. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Oh my goodness. Here we go, 28 feet away. Oh man, nice putt. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. And that one drops for the birdie. And lost that first hole, so you're 1 down moving forward. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Look at this. Drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. Looking very nice. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. That was amazing. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. And that hole will be halved. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Heading for the green. Well, let's see what you got. I don't like the way this is going. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Oh, no. Okay, sinking this will make them 2 up for the match. And that one drops for par. All right, just looking at the next hole now, that one was a bit of a loss. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Not the greatest contact on that one. This is out of the second cut here. The approach heading right. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. All right, here's his second shot. Going with the hybrid. All right, this is his third shot. This one's your third. And this is your fourth shot. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. Oh! Setting up here for the bogey. This putt's going. Nicely played. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that putt safely in its home. And that hole will be halved. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. I'll take that. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Might be a little strong. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Something about that sounded a little off. A little wayward on that approach. This is what our third shot's looking like. And if they sink this, they're going to go to 3 up for the match. His putt's left to save par. Get there. So good. That was a fantastic shot. And if your friend sinks this, they're going to match you on this hole. Oh my. That was a good hole, making up some ground on your friend here. Good luck, par 3. Something sounded a little bit off on that swing. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Let's see what his 2nd shot looks like. All right, 3rd shot for him. And if this drops, that's your bogey. Well, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? Okay, they've got this to go to 2 up for the match. And that putt drops for bogey. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here. Okay, third shot. I'm having that. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. Seven-foot putt for him. Oh. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. This putt's good so far. And after that one, your opponent is one up. And as we tee off here, it's short, par 5 ahead of us. We'll get it back. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. I don't know. This one could go either way. Setting up here in the rough, and it's a deep lie. No two ways about it. And we are back in the fairway. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. And this is your third shot. This is his third shot. All right, here we go. This is his fourth shot. Okay, you need this to win the hole. Oh no, it's right by the hole. If he sinks this, he's got par. Ooh. And a 4-foot putt. This putt's tracking. All square after that hole. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole. Nothing wrong with that. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Bit of an awkward swing. All right, this is his second. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. Oh, I think this could be good. Nice shot into this green. Good work. Okay, this is his third. And here he goes, putting for par here. Ooh, just missed. And if you sink this next putt, you will win the match. Let's do this. Oh, that was almost in. 6-foot putt for him. And he'll end his round with a bogey. All right, sink the putt, win the match, then we can all go home. And with that putt, your round comes to an end. Okay, great job out there today. The match is over, and you've managed to walk away the winner at 1-up. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right?
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
That's no doubt about it, Henny. It appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. You certainly won't beat him in the popularity stakes, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure, Luke. Pretty Ricky, he's got the crowd behind him. Even if he's not feeling up for it, he's going to be buoyed along by all those fans in orange. And hey, he hits it a mile, by the way. I mean, he's no fool. He's not just a pretty boy with a big crowd following him. He's got game to back it up.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Don't overclub when playing to a green well below your feet. It's always a smart play to club down a bit. Opting for the 6-iron. That's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. From the sand, are they able to get up and down? This is their 5th shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Currently at 2 over par. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Come on, get down. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 2nd. Oh, just missed. Putting for par.
It's looking solid.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Here we are at the 3rd. Henny, how's that ball lying?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
That looked a little wayward. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Good shot there, Beamer. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, that's good grit there.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Sitting at a couple over for the event. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Club up. I like this play. Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
This one's for birdie.
He's got this to tie with Ricky.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That's the right pace. This should drop. That one had eyes for it the whole way.
Moments like that deserve another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Now 4 back after that hole. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Second shot here on the 6th.
Pretty good shot there.
Setting up miles from the hole.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
If he holds this putt, he'll go ahead of Ricky Fowler. Look at the glare that Ricky's giving him.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole.
And with that now, back to level par. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
Found the sand just off the fairway here. Let's see what they can do.
Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. That's a bit out of shape. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. And here we are with the third shot.
3 shots off the lead.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And that's a little disappointing. Dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4 now. Well, that's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This one to save par.
And there it is.
The Spaniard, Jon Rahm, currently on top of things right now.
Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one.
Par putt coming up here. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Opting for the 6-iron.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
That's well holed. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one's left of the green.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, so close. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Hey, that's a chance. And down she goes. Now 7 shots behind after that. And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously, a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. I'll tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. And here we are with the third shot. Three over for the day. How close was that to going down? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
And that's for a bogey. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
And that one's headed to the drink. Getting ready to play their third. That should find the cut stuff. From about 200 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Playing their 5th shot. Bogey putt coming up here. Well, that's going to sting. Back-to-back bogeys at the wrong time.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. How good would that have been if it had dropped?
This one's for bogey.
John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard.
This hole is a par 4. Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Going with the 3-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Left yourself an opportunity.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, right by the hole. 8 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his part.
Just didn't drop. And this one is for bogey. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe plate, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Oh, so close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
And Henny, this week he's looking to beat Harold Varner III. That should be a very entertaining duel.
Oh, absolutely, Luke. HV3, he's such a warm, confident character with a laid-back game, a laid-back attitude. It's catching, so you better stay on your own game and not get caught up in his relaxed but incredibly talented way of playing the game. You'll lose before you know it, and you have fun doing it.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. And he's down there.
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Looking good. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for 15th. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3 metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
A birdie putt awaits.
Starting to look really good.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? The third hole at TPC Summerland has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
They found the sand here.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Oh, from one bunker to another. That's got to hurt. This would be a great up and down.
This putt for par here.
Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Well, that was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. Putting for bogey.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well played, mate. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
With this putt, he'll go even with HV3.
Currently at +1 for the day. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
Was on a good line. No, that's too bad. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
That starts off on a good line.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Not the result they were after there.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Ooh. And this next putt, it's for bogey. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
They say trees are 90% air, but so are fly screens. Try hitting a ball through one of those.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Yeah, good effort that one out of the bunker. And he needs this to save par. Good putt that. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Where did that come from? That's not his style. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's got around 100 yards here.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is about 8 feet. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Sitting at a couple over for the day. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
That's not what they were looking for. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this putt coming up for his par. Well done. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And he's safely on the green with that shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. That's a good-looking shot there. This putt is about 16 feet.
With this putt, he'll have HV3 in his wake.
Tracking. Oh, how about that one? Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's going right.
Open club face. This one was a push.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Oh, that is flushed. Get on the green. Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
Oh, just missed. And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt.
Looks like they may have pushed that one.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
2 great shots, but 3 bad putts. Sitting at 1 over for the event. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Opting for the 3-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Oh, so close.
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Bit disappointing that one. Even for the day. Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. This is from miles away. Oh, wow. Steady on there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
That was a gallant attempt. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Ooh, just missed that one.